Hey Pisces Starseeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. Thank you for tuning in. All right, let's see what the messages are. Okay. I feel like there's an abundance of energy that's building up behind you, and you can feel it. Like an anticipation that something's going to happen. So let's see what that's about. You're dealing with an air sign. I got the 8 of Wands here, so some communication coming in. Okay. It's the Judgment card, some kind of decision. So that's definitely, air sign. Wow. Okay. King of Swords, air sign energy. When I see that, I generally think about Libra. Okay. Judgment is here. Another card reminding me of Libra, because it's about weighing your options. Tell the truth lest you be judged. The last judgment, however you want to see it. And then we also have the Lovers here, and that's Gemini. That's also an air sign, and that's also about a choice. Okay, Pisces, so there can be a choice that's needing to be made. We have the Ace of Coins. The 2 of Swords, that's another 2 that speaks of a choice. And the Hierophant. So I feel like, Pisces, you can be receiving an offer by an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius even. And it's about a commitment, and you're deciding if it's worth it or not. The 2 of Swords is, making a head over your heart decision. You're looking at things in a very logical, clear-cut kind of way. You don't want to get wrapped up in your emotions, maybe because there were some issues with this person in the past. So you're deciding, do you want to give up your independence to have some kind of commitment, stability from someone else, okay? So you can be on the fence about, do I really want to be in a relationship? Is that really the balanced thing for me to do? Is to get into a relationship, think about the other person, forget my wants and needs, and put their needs first. Okay, Pisces, at the bottom right now is the Death card. So, it's transformative energy. Things have changed. 6 of Swords. I feel like in the past there was a lot of rockiness. Maybe things that just weren't clear. There could have been a fire sign in the mix that you found out about, and you're like, no, I don't think so. I'd rather go on my way and be single and happy than be second. Because if you ain't first, you're last. Okay, 5 of Wands. That's definitely about competition, conflict, arguments, associated with this other party. But then there is this Six of Swords there, so there's movement away from that. So perhaps this air sign is no longer dealing with this fire sign. You know, maybe it was just a bunch of passion. But then at the end of the day, it's like, oh gosh, it's more drama than it's worth. And they're having to, you know, make decisions. Like, do I want to deal with this or do I want to deal with Pisces? Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands. Quite a few came out, so I'll let you know what they are. So Knight of Swords, Page of Wands. So that's rapid movement in a new direction, on a new path. We also have the King of Cups, the Star, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so the King of Cups, Pisces, that can be your energy, obviously, because it is the cups, which is water signs. You know, you, I feel, are in this place of, you know, emotional stability. Like nothing can rock you. You're like, you know what? If you want me, you want me. If you don't, you don't. Like, I'm not gonna beg. You know, whatever. And it's also, I'm feeling too like this air sign, you know, really seeing, you know, really tapping into their emotions more than before, because air signs tend to be cold. And the coldness comes from something that happened in the past, some past hurt. You know, maybe they had their heart broken by someone and they still haven't really gotten over it. And then we have the Six of Wands and the Hermit. And I'm going to pull a few more cards on this because, let's see what was at the bottom. The Hangman. So Pisces, I feel like either you or them were taking a step back to weigh options. You know, what's really good for you? You know, using that wisdom of the all-knowing Pisces to really think about, you know, do I want this person just because they're elusive? Or do we really have something there that's a connection? You know, because, you know, we always want what we don't have. And when someone's trying to evade us, we try harder. So you're really taking time to see, okay, is that what's happening? Or do I really have deeper feelings for this person, regardless of what happened in the past? Because, you know, that's the thing, Pisces. If in the past they were this Knight of Wands in and out of your life, you know, that's because that was energy that you were putting out, uncertain. So you were probably in and out too, because you didn't know what you wanted. So maybe that's why this other person was around. Because, yeah, look, the Queen of Coins, they provided some kind of stability, some kind of need needed to be met. And if you weren't fulfilling it, you know, there was this other option. Wow, okay, so that's exactly what happened. So maybe you weren't always around. Maybe you were busy working on whatever it is you were working on and you didn't have time. And this person needed somebody there. And, you know, to confirm that, we have the Ace of Swords, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hanged Man. So yes, in the past, that is what happened. But I feel like now there's this decisive energy with the Emperor, you know, to create a new path, to see things, you know, in a way that's different. Okay, if you look at these two cards here, the Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, in the background, there is like this spider web look, whether it's a rope or an actual web. And to me, it feels like this person was caught in a certain mindset about relationships. But it's changed now. Maybe time has gone by. Maybe they've gotten older. Maybe they've just realized, like, wow, life is short. So I feel like their perspective of you has changed. You know, maybe it was purely physical at one point. And maybe, you know, it didn't seem as stable. But now they're like, wait a minute. Pisces is amazing. And the world, it feels like there's a new cycle coming through with this person. And it's up to you whether or not you want to, you know, engage. Right? It's your choice, Pisces. I feel like maybe in the past there was more of a passivity on your end. Like, you know, let me just see what happens. And now you're like, no. You're coming across as the Emperor now. I know what I want. So it's either you or someone else. You either step up or step down. You know, you've conveyed your feelings. It's very clear how you feel and what you want. And, you know, you're kind of in this point of, okay, you're going to take it or leave it. So Pisces, I feel like with the Four of Coins coming out, you're ready to let go. You know, maybe in the past you wanted to hold on, but you're like, you know what? If it's not you, it's someone else. Wow. Okay. So then we have the Moon, Four of Wands, Strength, the Magician, Temperance, and the Seven of Cups. So Pisces, this is the reality of the situation. You know who you are. You know what you want. You know how you feel. You've looked at all kinds of relationships, and you know that you can be happy with anyone. It's a choice. You know, you are the chameleon of the zodiac, so you can create whatever it is that you want. So you're really tapping into your power, into your courage, into your creative abilities. And you're putting feelers out there, okay? Because I feel like, Pisces, behind the scenes, the divine is working in your favor, and you're going to have options. Lots of options. 7. Let's say you go on a date every day. Okay, so like, that's the thing. If whoever this is doesn't want you, that's on them. And that sucks for them, because they will miss out on a wonderful, imaginative, passionate, fun relationship. To be with someone that makes them like someone that they fight with all the time. Gross. You know, because I feel like, Pisces, you're really stable in how, you know, you want to live your life, and it's about joy. You know, they could choose someone because they have money, and that's stupid, because just because someone has money doesn't mean they're going to spend it on you, first of all. Second of all, it's empty. You know, there's only so many things that someone can buy you to make up for their time away from you. I was in a relationship for a while, someone very successful, but never had time for me. Always was working. It was like, oh, you want this, you want to do that, I'll send you. But guess what? I was always alone. And that's not, it's fun for a little bit, but then you start looking around. Pisces, you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. Pisces, you are the complete package. You have that love, you have that depth. Interesting. We have the 9 of Wands, the Hermit, and the 7 of Wands. So whoever this person is, this hermit, they're doing their best to block this. Not sure. I mean, I feel it's definitely like that Libra energy of, oh, I don't know. Let's see. And for what? Like, that's the thing, Pisces. Think about your life. Think about all the relationships you've had. You know what? Go for it. And if it doesn't work out, you break up. But at least you gave it your all. So this person is so unsure that they're going to miss out on something great, even if it's just for a short time. Because things change. We grow. We need different things sometimes, and sometimes that means different people. But if we give it our all in the moment, we can always look back and be like, wow, that was great. But yes, there was this and that happened. But at the end of the day, it was an experience that brought richness into your life. So maybe you need to say something like that to them. Like, hey, let's just go for it. And if it sucks, we can break up. No big deal. People do it all the time. Two of Wands. It's a choice. So it's like, yeah, Queen of Cups. Keep focusing on what you want, Pisces. Keep putting out there what's important to you and being real. And however people respond, that's on them. And if they can't handle it and want to move on, great. But if they want to move on with you in this boat, cool. Yeah. Let go of any burdens. You do not need to convince anyone to see how magnificent you are. It's all about equal give and take. And you've given an offer that's rocking someone's world right now. But look what happens. We've got Temperance. It's divine. We have the Fool. It's a new start, new beginning. Getting away from competition, arguments. It's all about what makes you happy, Pisces. So if someone doesn't want to connect with you, bless them and be on their way. Because there will be a million others lining up that will adore you for however many moments you give them. So Pisces, I'm going to leave it here. Should I pull an oracle? Okay, I'll pull one. And I feel like you're really tapping into your power, Pisces. So, don't get down on yourself if people don't choose you. Because, that's them being dumb, and it's getting them out of your way so that they're not wasting your time. So you can give your pure love and have a real connection with someone that's wanting to be there. Okay, compassion. So it's all, it's not all swords and cutting off heads. Okay. A natal, cloud nymph, cries from above the clouds at seeing the pain and suffering of others. Her tears turn into a gentle healing rain, while behind her the sun is still shining. Having compassion for yourself is as important as having compassion for others. This card wants to remind you that in order to care for others, you must first care for yourself. Beating yourself up will only make you feel inadequate and will likely lead to taking out your frustration on others. Practice self-kindness and allow yourself to flourish so that compassion will naturally flow through you. So Pisces, I feel like, the underlying message here is, don't feel bad if someone doesn't choose you. It's not about you. It's about them. It's about the fears they have. Some people just don't want to be happy. They want to suffer because they feel like suffering means something. It's a choice. And you bring so much love into this world, so much healing, so much kindness. It's amazing that some people don't want that. And it's not your job to Mother Teresa them. No. One day they'll see. And maybe it's another life. But you keep focusing on you, because there are people out there who will be open to the kind of love and compassion and kindness that you bring. And those are the ones to focus on, Pisces, not the ones that don't want to engage. Okay, Pisces, I love you. You're amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. And if anyone doesn't want you, deuces. Okay, 22:11 on the clock. So I love you. We'll see you soon.